All right, let's jump right in. Today we're looking at digital marketing,
Okay.
but specifically for Australia.
Yeah.
Aussie-style digital marketing.
All right.
So content marketing versus PPC advertising, which is pay-per-click if you didn't know.
Yeah.
And we've got a great article from Now Technology Systems,
Okay.
which is a company that's actually based in Australia.
Excellent.
So they're going to give us the inside scoop.
Yeah, the local perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
It's a really unique market, I find.
oh, really?
Yeah, I think because it's so different to other Western markets like the US and UK,
Right.
you've got so many different demographics across such a massive land mass.
Right.
And the cultural nuances as well.
So you can't just have like a generic campaign
Yeah.
and expect it to work across the whole country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to be really targeted and strategic with your approach.
Okay, well, let's start with content marketing then.
Okay?
So the article quotes the Content Marketing Institute, and they define content marketing as attracting and retaining a defined audience
Mm-hmm.
by creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content.
It's not just about creating content for the sake of it, though.
Right.
It has to be high quality, engaging, and tailored to the Australian market.
So what does that mean? Like tailored to the Australian market? What does that look like?
Well, you have to understand the Aussie sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Their laid-back attitude,
Yeah.
their love of all things local.
Okay.
So content that might work really well in the US or UK
Right.
might fall completely flat here
Yep.
if it doesn't tap into those unique cultural elements.
Gotcha. So the article mentions kind of the usual suspects, blog posts, infographics, ebooks, videos.
Yep.
Are those all effective in Australia, or are there some things that work better than others?
Yeah, all those formats can definitely work well here.
Yep.
But I'd say video content is particularly huge in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Australians love their videos. They're
So-
massive consumers of YouTube and other video platforms.
Okay, so if you're not doing video, you're missing out.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
And also, don't underestimate the power of storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
Aussies love a good yarn,
A good yarn.
a good story,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially if it's authentic and relatable.
So like personal anecdotes
Yeah,
showcase the people behind the brand.
exactly, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It adds that human touch that really resonates with the Aussie audience.
Yeah, because it can be a bit fake if it's too polished.
Yeah, absolutely.
So human touch. What about like community engagement?
Oh, that's massive here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Australians are super active on social media. They love
Okay.
interacting with brands that they connect with.
So it's not just about like broadcasting your message.
Yeah.
It's about having those two-way conversations.
Exactly. You need to be responding to comments,
Okay.
participating in relevant discussions, and just showing that you're genuinely interested in connecting with your audience on a personal level.
So being like an actual person,
Yeah, exactly.
not a faceless corporation.
That's it.
Right. So content marketing in Australia,
Yep.
being engaging, authentic, community-driven, we kind of got that.
Yeah.
But what about this idea of content marketing being a marathon, not a sprint?
That's a good point.
Why does it take so long to see results down under?
Well, I think it all comes down to trust.
Trust.
Yeah, building trust with the Aussie audience takes time.
Why is that?
Well, if they're savvy consumers, they can sniff out a phony a mile away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not easily fooled. So you need to consistently deliver valuable content and demonstrate your expertise before they'll really buy into your brand.
So it's kind of like you've got to prove yourself.
Yeah, you've got to earn those stripes.
Earn your stripes.
Exactly.
Okay. And then there's the SEO aspect as well.
Yeah, SEO is crucial for content marketing.
But that takes time too, right?
Absolutely. Getting your website to rank highly on Google for relevant search terms takes a lot of time and effort.
Especially in a competitive market like Australia.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well,
So you need to optimize your content for Australian keywords. You need to build backlinks from other Aussie websites.
Yep.
And just make sure that your website's working properly.
Yeah, all the technical stuff.
All right. So content marketing's a marathon,
Yeah,
a long game.
that's it.
PPC advertising.
Yeah.
That's more like the sprint.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay.
The article describes PPC as the fast lane of online advertising
Okay.
because it lets you get your message in front of your target audience immediately.
Right.
But the thing is, the Australian digital advertising landscape is pretty unique.
Oh, how so?
Well, for one thing, the cost per click for some keywords
Right.
can be way higher in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, compared to other markets.
Why is that?
It's partly because of the smaller population. And also, just the competitive nature of lots of industries here.
So your Aussie dollars might not go as far.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You need to be super strategic
Okay.
with your keyword selection, your ad copy, and your bidding strategy, just to make sure you're getting the most value for your money.
All right, so walk me through this. How does PPC actually work in Australia then?
Okay, so imagine someone's on Google
Yeah.
and they're searching for something like best surf lessons in Bondi.
Right.
With PPC, you can actually bid on that keyword phrase
Okay.
and get your ad to appear at the top of the search results.
Oh, so you're like cutting the line.
Exactly.
You're paying for that prime position.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. And the best part about PPC
Okay.
is that you can get really specific with who you're targeting.
Oh, yeah.
You can target by location, demographics, interests, even the time of day they're searching.
Hold on. Time of day. How does that even work?
So say you're a restaurant in Sydney. You can actually set up your PPC campaign to show ads only during dinner hours
Wow.
and target people within a certain radius of the restaurant
Right.
who have shown an interest in Italian food.
So you're getting them right at the moment
Yeah.
when they're thinking about what they want for dinner.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's the power of PPC.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it can be really effective.
Okay. So PPC, very targeted, very specific.
Yes,
But it does cost money.
it does.
Whereas content marketing is more of a long-term,
It is.
slower burn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we've got,
Yeah, we've covered the basics.
we've covered the
Really
basics,
each approach.
but the article hints that they're not rivals,
It's right.
but
It
actually
works together.
they're more like teammates.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
We'll
well,
delve into that more.
let's delve into that more next time.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Me too. It's a fascinating topic.
Okay, we'll see you then. Okay, so we've got content marketing, the marathon runner,
Yeah.
and PPC, the sprinter.
The fast lane?
They both have their strains here in Australia.
Definitely.
But this article is saying that they're not rivals.
That's right.
They're more like teammates.
Exactly.
That you can blend them together.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you actually make them work together?
Well, one way is to use PPC to drive traffic to your content.
Okay.
So you might have an amazing blog post
Yeah.
about sustainable living in Australia.
Okay.
But what good is it if no one sees it?
Right. It's like baking a cake and not inviting anyone to the party.
Exactly. PPC can be your invitation system.
I like that.
You can create targeted ads that promote your content
Okay.
to people who are most likely to be interested in it.
So you're not just getting any old traffic.
No.
You're getting the right kind of traffic.
Exactly. People who are already engaged with the topic.
Yeah.
And once they land on your content,
Right.
you've got a much better chance of capturing their attention,
Okay.
building trust, and maybe even converting them into a customer.
Down the line.
Yeah.
But it's not just a one-way street, is it?
No, you're absolutely right.
Content can help PPC too.
Yeah. High-quality content can actually improve your PPC campaigns.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, one of the things Google looks at when evaluating your ads
Okay.
is something called quality score.
Okay.
And it basically measures how relevant and valuable your ads are.
To the people seeing them.
Exactly.
Okay.
And a higher quality score usually means you pay less per click.
Oh, so good content equals cheaper clicks.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's good.
And your ads are more likely to be shown in a prominent position.
Okay.
So it's a win-win.
So if the landing page for your ad is full of great content,
Yes.
Google sees that as a positive sign.
Absolutely. It shows that you're actually providing value to the user.
And Google wants to make sure
Yeah,
that it's showing helpful stuff to people.
exactly. Whether it's organic or paid.
Okay.
And here's another trick. You can use PPC to test content ideas.
Before you spend ages creating them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So let's say you have a few ideas for blog posts.
Right. You could create small PPC campaigns for each one
Right.
and see which gets the most clicks and engagement.
So it's like dipping your toes in the water
I like that analogy.
before you jump in.
Yeah, you get real-time feedback from your target audience.
Okay.
And that can help you prioritize your content creation.
So you're not wasting time on stuff.
Exactly.
That's not going to work.
Exact.
Okay, so we've got PPC driving traffic to content
Yeah.
and content improving PPC.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
And all of this is happening in Australia,
Yes.
where we have these higher costs per click,
That's right.
and we have to understand the Aussie audience.
Absolutely.
So the article really stresses having expert guidance,
It does.
having someone who really knows this stuff.
Yeah, someone who lives and breathes digital marketing.
So we're talking about bringing in an agency.
Yeah, ideally an agency that specializes in the Australian market
Okay.
because digital marketing is complex.
It is.
It's constantly evolving.
Yeah.
So a good agency will not only have the technical expertise
Oh.
to set up and manage your campaigns,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll also have that deep understanding of the Australian consumer,
Right.
the cultural nuances, the slang, the humor.
So they're like cultural translators,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
making sure your message doesn't get lost in translation.
Exactly. They'll also be up to speed on the latest Australian regulations.
Okay.
They'll know which platforms are popular here,
Yeah.
and they'll be able to track and measure your results.
Okay, so having that local expertise is crucial.
It is.
But how do you choose the right agency?
That's a great question.
There are so many out there.
There are a lot of agencies to choose from.
Welcome back to the deep dive. So we're trying to make content marketing and PPC
Yeah.
work together
In harmony.
in harmony in Australia.
In the Australian context.
Right. And it seems like it's not just about
Yeah.
knowing all the technical stuff,
Not just the technicalities.
but you've got to understand the market.
You need to have a good grasp of the Australian market.
Yeah, like the culture.
Yeah.
So finding the right partner is important,
It's absolutely crucial,
especially in Australia,
especially here.
where things are a little different.
Yeah, the digital landscape is unique.
So we're talking about an agency
Yeah.
that gets Australia,
Yes, an agency that understands Australia.
that speaks Australian.
Yeah, that can speak the language.
Not just the language, but like
yeah, the culture,
the nuances,
all that,
the humor.
the humor, they can translate our message.
Exactly.
So it works.
And make sure it resonates with the Aussie audience.
Okay, so where do we find this agency?
Well, first and foremost,
Yeah,
check their track record.
okay.
Look at their case studies, testimonials,
Mhm.
and their client portfolio.
Okay,
Have they worked with businesses similar to yours?
right. So results.
Have they achieved tangible results in the Australian market?
Yeah, show me the money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Okay. What else?
Also, look for an agency that specializes in the areas that you need help with.
Okay.
So some might be great at content marketing.
Right.
Others might be PPC gurus.
Gotcha.
So find one that aligns with your goals.
So if you're just starting out,
Yeah.
you might want someone who's really good at content
Yeah.
to build up your presence.
To establish your online presence.
Okay. But if you need quick wins,
If you need immediate results,
PPC?
PPC might be a better fit.
All right. So matching your need.
Exactly.
Well, what about like
Yeah.
the human element?
Communication is key.
Okay.
Choose an agency that is transparent, responsive, and genuinely invested in your success.
You want someone you can talk to.
Yeah, someone who listens, answers your questions, honestly,
Yeah.
and provides regular updates.
Not someone who just disappears.
No. You want to be kept in the loop.
Okay. So don't be afraid to ask questions.
No, absolutely.
Up front.
Ask the tough questions up front.
What are their reports like?
Yeah, how do they measure success?
Yeah. How do they track things?
So will they adapt if things aren't working?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And cultural fit as well.
Cultural fit is huge.
So someone who gets Aussie humor,
Absolutely.
Aussie slang,
Someone who understands the Australian way of life.
like they're your mate.
Yeah, like a mate in the digital marketing world.
Okay. So we've looked at content marketing.
Yeah.
We've looked at PPC
We've explored the Australian digital landscape,
and how to find the right partner.
the right agency to help you succeed.
And it's not about picking one or the other.
No, it's about finding the right blend
Finding the right blend
for your business.
for your business. So remember to be bold.
Be authentic
Be authentic.
and have some fun along the way.
This has been a deep dive into digital marketing,
Aussie style.
Aussie style. We'll see you next time.